Jani Lane was widely regarded as the quintessential frontman of the hair metal genre. In an era dominated by attractive lead singers clad in leather, he managed to stand out, only to experience a gradual decline as the popularity of hair metal waned. This is the poignant real-life narrative of Jani Lane from Warrant. The controversies surrounding Jani Lane trace back to his birth in Akron, Ohio, in 1964, when his parents named him John Kennedy Oswald. As detailed in his 2011 self-penned autobiography, his parents, avid fans of John F. Kennedy, were initially oblivious to the significance of sharing the last name with Kennedy's assassin, Lee Harvey Oswald. Recognizing their error, they promptly changed their son's name to John Patrick Oswald. His journey in music commenced at the age of 6 when he began playing drums, later transitioning to clubs by the age of 11 under the stage name Mitch Dynamite. By the time he turned 12, he acquired a guitar and delved into songwriting, a passion that would endure throughout his life. In a 2011 interview with SK Pickers magazine, he recounted moving to Florida after high school with friends and forming a cover band named Dorian Gray. Subsequently, in 1985, they relocated to Hollywood and established the glam punk band Plain Jane, with Jani assuming the role of lead singer. The spelling of Johnny as J-N-I led to the adoption of the stage name Jani Lane, a moniker that persisted. Although Plain Jane opened for renowned bands such as Guns N' Roses, the glam punk genre faced a decline, paving the way for the ascendancy of glam metal bands like Poison and Warrant. Intent on returning to Florida, Jani Lane's trajectory took an unexpected turn when he and drummer Steve Sweet received an invitation to join Warrant. Despite Warrant's popularity on the Sunset Strip, securing a record deal proved challenging. Feeling the need for a change, Jani Lane, as revealed in his 2011 SK Pickers interview, joined Warrant as a total sellout. He expressed this sentiment to the interviewer: Plain Jane was not getting paid. We're not getting laid. We gotta do something else. Warrant, still unsigned, sought a breakthrough. In a peculiar twist of fate in the 1980s, their manager introduced them to Prince, who provided $7,000 for a demo with potential distribution through his label, Paisley Park. According to Lane, Prince displayed disinterest in the songs but granted permission to use the demos elsewhere. One of the demos, the track Game of War, found its place on the 1989 soundtrack album for the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, yet Warrant remained without a record deal, prompting Lane to contemplate a return to Florida. Several months later, manager Tom Hewlett, renowned for his work with classic rock bands like the Moody Blues and Three Dog Night, sought a hair metal band to sign, based on Doc McGee's recommendation. Doc McGee, famed for propelling stars like Bon Jovi and Motley Crue, played a pivotal role in connecting Warrant with Tom Hewlett. Hewlett heeded McGee's counsel and inked a deal with CBS/Columbia Records for Warrant. Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinkin Rich. Warrant's debut album, Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinkin Rich, hit the shelves in January 1989 and quickly became a sensation, ultimately reaching the impressive number 10 position on the Billboard Top 200 chart. It achieved multi-platinum status, selling 2 million copies, with an additional 100,000 copies of the live long-form video featuring concert performances of the album's songs. The success in both audio and video formats can be attributed to their sound and appearance, strongly representative of the late 80s hair metal, a genre in high demand during that period. When Jani Lane saw red. Jani Lane's tumultuous relationships with women played a significant role during his wild early 90s with Warrant. While crafting Dirty Rotten Filthy Stinkin Rich, Jani discovered his then-girlfriend in bed with his best friend. This distressing event, as reported by AllMusic, led to a nervous breakdown, prompting Jani's stay in a psychiatric hospital and subsequently causing a delay in the album's completion. Turning this painful experience into art, Jani penned the song I Saw Red, another hit single from the Cherry Pie album, reaching number 10 on the Billboard Top 200 in February 1991. Jani frequently discussed the autobiographical nature of the song, stating in a 2011 interview, I Saw Red is a true story, and I still hate my ex-girlfriend. I'm sure she's doing wonderful now. Unsubstantiated rumors and lasting friendships. Speculative rumors circulating on fan and gossip boards suggest that Jani Lane's then-girlfriend, allegedly singer Becca Bramlett, was involved in a romantic entanglement with Bon Jovi's Richie Sambora. Despite these claims, Jani and Becca maintained a lasting friendship throughout Jani's life. In a 2010 interview with Metal Sludge, Lane asserted that he and Becca remained very good friends, introducing an element of skepticism regarding these rumors. Mr. and Mrs. Cherry Pie. Jani Lane's romantic escapades became even more notorious with his whirlwind courtship, marriage, and subsequent divorce from his first wife, Bobby Brown. Their paths crossed when Brown played the blonde bombshell in the infamous Cherry Pie video. According to Brown, Jani started pursuing her after they collaborated on the video, ignoring the fact that she was already dating Matthew Nelson of the band Nelson. Tough times and personal struggles. From the mid-1990s to the early 2000s, Jani Lane and Warrant faced challenging times, as mentioned in his 2011 autobiographical page. Dropped by Columbia, Warrant released 4 albums for the independent label CMC between 1995 and 2001, none of which achieved commercial success. During this period, Jani embarked on his Jabberwocky project, intermittently returning to it throughout his life. In 1995, Jani Lane married his second wife, actress Rowan Brewer, and they had a daughter named Madison. However, their marriage ended in divorce in 2005, coinciding with Jani's departure from Warrant in 2002 due to business differences. In 2003, he released a power pop solo album, Back Down to One, which faced commercial failure, leading him to enter rehab for alcohol abuse. The year 2004 proved to be challenging, with Jani Lane confronting personal problems in the public eye. He appeared on VH1's Celebrity Fit Club, showcasing the toll of his struggles with alcohol. Additionally, he briefly participated in the Bad Boys of Metal tour but left after a few shows, feeling that some audience members were there merely to mock him. Attempting to start his own version of Warrant, Jani even faced legal action from his former band during this tumultuous period. I Am Jani Lane, A Tragic End. Jani Lane's battle with alcohol addiction persisted until the final chapters of his life. Despite rejoining Warrant in 2008, his struggles with sobriety became evident, leading to his departure within 6 months. In 2009, he faced legal consequences with an arrest for driving under the influence, resulting in a 3-year probation sentence. According to Spin, another DUI in 2010 led to a 120-day jail sentence. In 2011, Jani Lane shared on his autobiography page that he had entered into a marriage with his third wife, Kimberly Nash. Unfortunately, the moments of joy were short-lived. On August 11, 2011, Jani Lane was discovered dead due to acute alcohol poisoning at a Comfort Inn in Woodland Hills, California, at the age of 47. With no identification except for a note in his pocket that read, I am Jani Lane, the circumstances surrounding his passing were heart-wrenching. Vicky, his sister, conveyed to Radar Online, alcoholism is not something he chose. It's something he fought every day, and it just won. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more content.